All right, I just want to do another video to remind you guys that Orly Taitz lawsuit, the next hearing is, I believe, October the 29th. Although I've heard October the 27th, but just go to orlytaitzesq.com and I'm sure she'll put the right date. But I believe it's the 29th, but if it's the 27th, I'm sure she'll post the date as we get closer. But here's the deal, it's only September the 9th today. We're 2 days before September 11th, so we'll see if a big false flag happens. I know everybody's like, are we going to have another big false flag on September 11th? Well, we'll know in 2 days, right? I don't know. But what I'm saying is, we got practically 2 months, a little bit less than 2 months, to help Orly Taitz. Like, I know some of you guys know Border Patrol agents that are willing to testify, or you have firsthand knowledge of the government transporting sick people with scabies or lice or whatever, shivering diseases where you're sick. But if you have firsthand knowledge of the government transporting illegal immigrants across the country, whether they're Border Patrol agents or law enforcement officials, or you work in Homeland Security or whatever, you need to find these people, and if you are one of these people, you need to contact Orly Taitz. She puts all of her contact information, including her phone number, right on her website, orlytaitzesq.com. And we got, I went down there in Brownsville the last time, and I was kind of disappointed that we didn't have, there was subpoenas sent out to 4 Border Patrol agents, but they didn't show up because they said they didn't have enough notice. Well, we got 2 months notice now, there's no excuse, right? And so if you're, there's a guy named Zach Taylor, I believe, I could be wrong on that, but he's a 26-year-old retired Border Patrol agent. He talks about asymmetrical warfare and that they're letting people into America as an asymmetrical warfare, and they're doing it under the guise of, well, let's help the poor little children. But we all know that our commander-in-chief, so-called president, is a foreign usurper, illegal immigrant, that once he's convicted in a court of law for all the crimes that he's committed, he should be beheaded. See, ISIS ain't the only people that beheads people, right? David did it to Goliath, right? So Christians, right, know all about beheading. We do that to our enemies. It's called David beheaded Goliath. If you don't believe me, go read the story of David beheading Goliath. And so once Obama's convicted in a court of law, I believe he should get due process. We should make a primetime public spectacle on primetime television, whack off his head, hold him up by the nappy-headed hair, and say, this is what happens to illegal immigrants who come in this country and usurp authority of commander-in-chief. But I didn't mean to go there, but that just happened to come out, but ain't nothing I ain't said before, right? But I'm just saying, if you know anybody that can communicate with Orly Taitz, I would hope that you would contact her and be able to testify. And you can't be scared. I'm gonna do another video today talking about, are you willing to die, right? And what are you willing to die for? Because we got to be willing to die. I'll get into that in the next video. But my main purpose of this video, and I didn't know I was going to go there, but it just kind of came out, is if you have any evidence or any witnesses, or you know of anybody that can help Orly Taitz, well, go help her, right? We got 2 months. Don't wait till the last minute and everybody's scrambling around trying to find people who, just go volunteer and call her right now. Why don't we get organized? Why don't we help in this federal court case that's going on in Brownsville about this illegal immigration and help stop it? Why don't we support somebody who's trying to fight it, right? Instead of just talking all the time. Why don't we try to do something in the even if it doesn't accomplish anything, which I think that it could, that Judge Andreas Hanen, he doesn't look to be all evil. I got a lot of my reservations about him, because if he was a righteous man, he would have already ruled in her favor. But in any event, he don't appear to be all evil, so maybe he'll have a come to Jesus moment, have a vision, and maybe he'll do the right thing, right, for America. But let's don't let America go down without a fight. Let's at least say we fought. Let's at least say we stood up and tried to resist the evil power, just laying over dead and let them run all over us. The purpose of this video, go to orlytaitzesq.com. If you have any evidence or witnesses that can help her out, contact the lady, support her. May God bless the righteous. May God Almighty, whose name is Jesus Christ, bring divine justice to the wicked bastards ruining this world.